What's going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. Today, I got to appear on the second ever Planet Destiny podcast, and I gotta tell you, I'm pretty psyched about it. I had a great time talking to Patrick and Sir Wallen, and it appears that I'm gonna be a regular on the podcast moving forward. So that was stupendous news. I had an awesome time doing it. I can't wait to do the next one already. I hope you guys will come on over to Planet Destiny and check it out. The first one is already up on the site. The second one, the first one that I'll appear on, will be up soon. And definitely come on over to Planet Destiny and check that out. While we were talking on the podcast, we started talking about the 2 vs 2 game mode that was out last week and disappeared this week. And that made me start thinking, man, that would be a really cool thing to watch, like in an MLG setting, a really high-level competitive setting, where you got teams of 2 fighting it out using high-level tactics and really customizing their characters to really take advantage of those tactics. Unfortunately, it kind of occurred to us, well, this can't happen. The reason this can't happen is because 2 things are really missing from Destiny that are almost required to make that happen. The first one is LAN play. There is no LAN play inside of Destiny. You have to connect online. It's an online-only game. There's just no way to do that. The second thing I think is even more important is private matches. There are no private matches in Destiny, and frankly, that's a bit surprising because Bungie has a long history of doing really cool things with private matches in Halo. They even created Forge, which was an awesome tool for customizing maps, customizing game types. All sorts of stuff came out of Forge in Halo. So it's really surprising that Destiny doesn't have that kind of stuff. And it may come. Maybe we have to wait till House of Wolves, or maybe we have to wait till the Comet expansion that everybody's talking about in September, or maybe we even have to wait until Destiny 2 a year and a half from now, which is really too bad because I'd love to see competitive matches inside of Destiny. I think the amount of customization and the tactics that you would see come out of really high-level play would be fascinating to watch. And if they created some sort of private match system with high amounts of customization, you could really customize the hell out of Destiny. You could change supers, so maybe the golden gun only gets 1 shot instead of 3, or maybe the Titan bubble is a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. You know, there's all sorts of things you could change. You could create game modes. Capture the flag comes to mind. You know, there's all sorts of things you could do inside of a private match, including actually match up against another team. Right now, the way the game sits, you can't actually match up against another clan, which is really unfortunate. I don't understand why that is not in the game. If I have a clan and we want to get bragging rights over your clan, it'd be great for 6 of us to be able to match up in the Crucible and fight it out mano a mano. I think that would be really, really fun. But the way the game is now, you have to rely on matchmaking. There is no way to just, set up a match between my team and your team, which is a huge oversight for Destiny, and I hope they fix it, and I hope they fix it soon. Frankly, I don't know what the problem is. Maybe it's the fact that it's an always online game, and there's some kind of restriction there, but imagine the possibilities of having a really customizable private match. There's all sorts of things you could do, and you could even eliminate the grind for the competitive players that play in there. You could have a match that's all Hawkmoons and everybody gets a Hawkmoon whether your real character has it or not. This is a private match. It's totally separate from the online portion of Destiny. It's a completely customizable experience. Maybe everybody only gets a certain set of weapons they have to pick from. So stuff like the Suros regime just isn't available, so you'll have to pick from something else. But everything that is available is completely available to everybody who wants to play in this private match. I mean, the possibilities here are endless, and I think it would really add a ton of fun and a competitive scene to Destiny. And I think a competitive scene for Destiny would really increase its exposure, especially in the PvP world, where things like Call of Duty are really entertaining to watch inside of that MLG or PvP or competitive setting. even if you don't play the game. You know, a lot of people who don't play Call of Duty, including me at this point, I haven't played Call of Duty in months, but I still enjoy watching competitive play on MLG because these guys are playing the game at a higher level than I've ever even thought about it at. And the tactics they use and the games they play and the routes they run are just amazing, and it's really fun. You get into the competition and it's just a blast, and I'd love to see, I would love to see that sort of thing come on over to Destiny. I think that the game would really support it well because there's just so many weapons, there's so much variety, there's so many different types of armor. Watching how, you know, competitive players set up their characters, what supers they use, what perks they use. Are they setting up their characters to be as fast as possible or as heavy as possible, take as little damage as possible? Are they setting it up to revive as soon as possible or get their health back as soon as possible? You know, are they using Warlocks? Are they using Titans? Is there really one that's just goddamn better than the rest? And the competitive players have figured out why, and Bungie can go in and say, well, we'll tweak that so it creates a little bit balance between the Warlocks, the Titans, and the Hunters. All of that stuff would come out of competitive play, and I think it would really enhance the Destiny community overall. Let me know what you guys think. Is this all pipe dream stuff? Do you guys even want to see high-level competitive play in Destiny? Do you want to see the MLG come to Destiny? Or are you happy with the way things are? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you like this video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.